Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner Pro Advertisers Club. It's a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. And I want to start off by apologizing. I made a video last night with no sound. I don't know what happened, but the next one I made after that also didn't have any sound. So 2 hours of video. I didn't erase them. I just left them on there. They got views because you can still go look at what I did if you know what's going on. And so I will check from now on before I upload it and make sure it's working. Even I don't know what you would do at that point, and I still can't figure out what happened. But anyway, let's get going here. Last night in the video, as you saw, not heard. Okay, I defended this attack. I got attacked last night for 64.36, so about 100. And here's what I claimed and everything I did. Now you can see that in the video, and then I upgraded faith and all that. But what I was talking about that you couldn't hear was, since I went back to balancing my different attributes, at one point about a week ago, I had gone way up high on the scavenger golems compared to what I was doing with everything else. Before then, I would put in the number to get back to the original number and then some, maybe 5-10%. Well, I doubled it, and all of a sudden I started getting attacked left and right. So I was asking myself, because of that, did I become a target? Like I popped up in more people's, when you go to the battle page and you got all this, and since you fill this out, you do the stash, you do the faith. But when I went back to just doing the old strategy that kept the scavenger golems more closer to what I was doing with the other attributes, now it's less than 100. Like I lost 400 or 500 at one point. I was getting attacked by 10 different people. Now it's like 4 or less. Could be a connection. It might not mean anything, but anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Let me go do the battles real quick. I got 9 of them coming up. But I had a record of over 1,000 parts claimed last night. And if you watched the video, you would have seen that and not heard it. But let's go to search. This is fortification. Going to stash here. Max out the stash. And I was also pointing out how I like the fact that he protects players from getting it, because I don't look at this. I'm just doing this, and if you're in this group that's always getting attacked by me, please don't take it personal. That is not what I'm doing. I'm just going what the game gives me. And here we go. Okay, I've got victory 42. I was getting like 100 parts per victory, and I had not taken a vial or a elixir or anything like that. So I don't know what was going on last night, but it was nice. Things seem to be back to normal, because I usually get 40 or less, but I'll go show you in the results on the other page how much I won. That's a loss. Attacking is a big part in this game. It helps you get back what you lost between claims. And some people got a defense strategy. That's all they want to do. Now you don't have to attack, but I think you're really missing out, because the game's designed for you to attack. And I usually 99% of the time come out ahead of what I lost by attacking. I've almost broken even, or I am close to it, or have already. 1 or 2 more victories, I'll definitely end up in the green. There we go, 53. Yep. So see, I'm going to get back everything that was stolen from me and then plus some. Okay, two more. Now I don't search for faith. I never have. Maybe I should. Like that's a really high faith right there. That's probably why I lost. And this is the last attack. Okay. And a victory. And 27. Okay. But yeah, here's what I'm talking about. Okay, I won 53, 70, 80, 100. So yeah, I barely got my money back or my parts. But look at this. Where's that last claim? 988 parts, 354 comp. That was last night. That is a record. It came to 1,300 roughly, 1,1400. Okay, let's claim before somebody attacks me. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten attacked while attacking or while I'm claiming. Once you claim, it's yours. They can't steal it anymore. So I'm good. They can attack me now and I'll be okay. But I ain't got no stash. So they're going to get that no stash warning. And you see there, I'm on the 12-hour long at plus 8%, but it's only 10 hours and 50 minutes. So it's actually 11 hours. And I imagine that's because of something in my statistics. There's so much in this game that everything's affecting everything that if you do a balanced strategy, it doesn't really matter because it's going to be what it is. And that's why I love the balanced strategy, because I've done something that's knocked that down an hour, even though it's a 12-hour claim. Okay, I'm not burning any shards today. I'm not going to identify a module, even though I need to. And I'm not going to put in or bank that much into here. I put probably 25. I need 700 more. So not going to complete any quests today. But that was another big thing I was talking about last night that you couldn't hear about, was that what Yixen's done right on this game is, if we look at the numbers here, minting and the burning. Right now, everything's burning more than it's minting. That's a great sign, because when you're producing a token that's unlimited, like Ethereum or Doge, you have to keep the supply and demand to the point where you either implement a burning mechanism or utility or both, because if you don't, the price will plummet because there'll be so much coming out compared to what people want, and it's a never-ending game when you're in that kind of a cycle. Now, something like Bitcoin or SPS that has a fixed supply, as long as you keep it in demand and demand increases, there will be less and less for people to get, i.e. pushing the price up. Okay, it's a very basic concept. For him, and the other secret is to implement a burning mechanism, but you want to make it so they want to burn it. Otherwise, people are just going to stockpile everything, and then you get an unbalance. Not make them burn it, want to burn it. That's the key thing, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I know nothing about computer programming. I guess I'm trying to say here, he's doing a great job, and here's the proof of it. Now, what he's having a hard time on is getting new players. That's part of the reason I make these videos, is for a record, to interact with other people in the community, but it's also to put eyeballs on this game. If I get 20 views and one person is not a player and it attracts them, that's the hope, right? But this isn't the only platform that has this problem. There seems to be a defined group that is in crypto and Web3 gaming, and then everybody else isn't. And that group has a wide chasm right now because all they've seen, one, people don't have money right now. They're laying off people left and right. We might be going into a recession. Things could get really bad. The last thing they're wanting to do is explore, Web3. They're going to work more and more, or looking for jobs or whatever. But all the FUD too, all they hear when they do hear about it, Bitcoin's a household name, but they've been taught to hate it, not to trust it, even though every 4 years, it's at now $48,000 as of this morning, 47. It was $12 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And you're like, well, why would they do that? Why do they want the people not to bite? Because all these powerful individuals, organizations, they need time to move their chess pieces around. And it doesn't benefit them for the price to skyrocket. So by keeping the masses off of it, they can take their time, get things in place, buy it up. In fact, their real goal is to drive the price down so that they can because they know it's coming. And if they can put it off for 20 years, they got 20 years because they got the pockets to survive 20 years. We don't. That's the difference. That's why you have this game. But anyway, getting back to why no new players, because everybody who's in it's going to be in it right now until it goes mainstream. When the mainstream all of a sudden goes, hey, you guys got to get into this, and everybody gets into it, then but again, that could be 10 years from now. This cycle could be the best that's ever been between all the other cycles. And what does it really matter if no new people come into it? The money will come from people who are already in it and have built their bags up. And then what they do with those bags is they flood the Web3 gaming, the collectibles. They buy everything up because everything's 90% discount right now. Shoot the prices up and then dump it. That's been the cycle for the last 2 cycles. And it's probably going to happen again. Because unless, these big companies, because Facebook, Amazon, they're all building metaverse platforms. They're just not done yet. And it's going to take them years to do it. So they're no hurry for prices to skyrocket at all. It benefits them to keep the prices low. But anyway, that explains the no new people, because it's a great game. It really is. But it's just, that's what everybody's suffering from. Okay, that's what I got off on a tangent on last night. So let's go spend my comp, which I spend first, and I always do it on scavenger golems. And there's my 3% donation to my guild. If you get a chance, contact Bronze Dragon. We got room for one more person. And if these guys got their, and you know who I'm talking about, I'm not going to call out any names, but if you would get your one bench like you're supposed to, we'd even have room for more guys. And more people means more donation to the guild, means higher level. I'd like to max out, as everybody, max 10 before he implements what you're actually going to be able to use the guild for. So I don't know if we're going to get there or not, but we're trying. But come join us. We'd love to have you. Okay, 25.29 scavenger golems are slowly crumbling. So you multiply that by 10, so I need 253 parts to get back to where at least I was at. So what I'm going to do is burn my comp, which is 230. Or 229. I always spend these first because you can't do anything with them other than spend them. You can't even put them in the bank. So you might as well use them up first. Okay, so that leaves me 20 short, so I'm going to put in another 50. And that will put me back at my original starting. 500 will be a new record. 500 scavenger golems. And nope, not there. Almost there. So, okay, so now I'm going to put, let's put 200. My reputation, look at this. I was doing 2 or 3 levels a day again. And then when you get to level 49, because 50 is the max, you can only go up in prestige. Last time it was 7,500. This time it's almost 11,000. So this is going to take me a couple weeks to get up there, depending on how much I put in the reputation experience points per hour. But I'm going to keep building prestige up as high as I can, because he's going to make it worth more, does more in the future unless he's done so already. But so let's put 200 in there. I like to keep it at least as close to 30 as I can right now. And it's only at 23, so I might come back to that. Okay, 449. So fortifications is the next one. These are the numbers of parts that you need to upgrade it to the next level, and you can use comps on it if you want it to. But so I'm going to put on here, I'm going to throw a couple hundred at it, and then tonight I'll be able to. I want to thank you all who watched that last video with no sound. I still got like 12 views out of it, so. But I'm going to keep it on there because it's a record of, I can go back and look at it type thing. And I'm pretty much talking about everything I talked about last night, so it's not like anything was missed, but I'll have to keep an eye on that, find out what the heck's going on. Okay, so let's put another 25 in bank. And this, all you're doing is staking. So it's a savings account, but it helps with your total stash, and you need it here now for one of the quests. And I've got a feeling he's going to make this more important than what it already is in the near future. Okay, I got 164 left. Let's put 64 in the Golem charging station. And there we go. And then the remaining I'm going to put up here in the reputation again and get that even higher. Well, I can't do that. I got to do 100. Whoops. And burn 100. That's not going to get me to 30, but I can max out at 50. But see how he's got it set up where you want to burn. If to go up, you have to burn it, but you don't have to. You can just take money out of the game. Now, if you don't burn at least 80%, he penalizes you. Okay, but he's got it to where you want to burn it and need to burn it, and everything's burn, burn, burn. Thus, you get the burned is higher than the mint number. And the more he can maintain that and even make it better, the more valuable stuff will come. Let's go look at the Hive engine and take a look and see what the prices are at today. EOS and wax delisting. Holy shit. What the hell's going on with wax? Okay, I need to go check that out because I got some stuff on, not on here, but okay. But anyway, here's my wallet, right? And so The shard's worth 88 cents total. They keep dropping me PKM. I don't know why. Forge, I got 844, not a big deal. DC, SPS, but I got more parts than that. Why is it not showing it? Oh no, I spent it all. I don't have more parts. But anyway, let's go look at the price, at what they're worth, and if they've been going up. Okay, so part, it's down minus 4.04%. So it's at 0.00027. Okay, let's go look at the, if I can find it, where is the shard? Ancient shard right here. It's up 0.01%. It's at 0.00, so almost 3 no, less than 3 cents, a lot less. But anyway, that's been going up because of that. Of the if not, the prices would really plummet. Okay. All right, what's left to do? Okay, I'm not going to spend any shard right now because he's designing it that you're going to want to spend it on this. And I've got to put these, I got a whole bunch of modules that I can open up and put into here when the game opens up. But that's going to give it all the modifiers, and which is being used for this, and this is really nice looking. You can't do it yet. See how it says coming soon? But this is an explanation of the game. Guys, if you're not playing this yet, I would sign up and start building up your account now. It's designed so that if you're a little guy, nobody big's going to be able to beat. They don't want to beat up on you because you don't have anything to take. So if you stay just under the radar in a balanced strategy, on my opinion, you'll be okay. But look at all this. I'm not even going to try to tell you what it's going to be used for because I don't know yet. I mean, I got my guesses like everybody, but this is pretty evolved, man. This has got a lot of thought behind it, and this game just keeps getting better and better. Anyway, like and subscribe. If you get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. If you want to join the game, it's $20 of Hive. You got to go buy Hive token and put it in, and then you can get your money back out by selling shards and parts, or keep the money in the game and even put more money in if you'd like, but you don't have to. And thank you for your time. I know it's valuable. I appreciate it. Have a good, and I will check the sound before I post it. Thank you.